To unpack the recent developments between Israel and Gaza, we're joined now by Tom Gross, a political analyst based in Tel Aviv. Welcome to the program, Tom.
Hello, good afternoon.
Now, recently Israel announced plans to use facial recognition technology to help distribute humanitarian aid in Gaza. How might this affect the speed and logistics of aid distribution, and how might it be implemented in practice?
Yes, well, in theory, if it works, I guess it will help greatly increase speed and logistics, because one of the problems has not been that there's been no food going into Gaza, it's been getting it to civilians. You know, Israel says, with some truth behind it, that Hamas has been stealing and hoarding the food. And the idea is it goes to civilians. And what Israel's trying to do is separate Hamas from the civilian population, so humanitarian aid goes directly to civilians. I should point out that Israeli face recognition technology is some of the leading tech of its kind in the world. A lot of the technology, a lot of people use smartphones and iPhones to open their phones is Israeli. When you go through airport check-in gates and you're using face recognition for your passports, that's Israeli tech. When you're parking your car at the back, there are cameras, how much distance you have, that's used globally, that's Israeli tech. So in theory, this will greatly speed up getting humanitarian aid to ordinary Gazans, yes.
Okay, and according to Israeli authorities, the primary goal of this strategy is to prevent Hamas from intercepting or accessing the aid, like what you just said before. But the UN and aid groups have pushed back against this new system and assert that Israel is trying to use food as a weapon and say a new system won't be effective. What's your analysis there?
Well, Israel and indeed some other people say that the UN is thoroughly corrupted in the humanitarian aid organizations for two reasons. Some of these agencies are literally infiltrated by Hamas and essentially cooperating with Hamas. You have Hamas members working for UNRWA and other UN agencies on the ground, and they're trying to control the aid in a way that prevents Hamas retaining power in Gaza. Another factor is there's also a lot of kind of corruption and kind of gravy train sort of jobs for the bureaucrats among the aid, and there's a lot of money involved with this aid. And yesterday, this new organization, which has been set up, registered in Delaware, the United States, this new organization has started for the first time distributing aid in Gaza instead of UNRWA, which Israel wants to, essentially strip of its power in Gaza. And so this is really all about the power for whether Hamas will stay in power of Gaza or not. In that sense, aid, I wouldn't call it a weapon, but it's a vital tool. It either helps Hamas, entrenches Hamas, stay in power, to have control of food in Gaza. If that control is taken out of their hands to this non-profit, they are weakened, and we'll see increased anti-Hamas demonstrations among Palestinians, which we've already been seeing an increase in recent days.
Okay, Tom, thank you for joining us on the program today.
Thank you.